Good morning. It is March 10th, out here in No Man's Land, 9:07 a.m. We're going to do our morning check here. 81%, getting close to selling that. 36%. Like I said, I think that one's not going to be done until April. 114. So we got another 5, looks like 5 eggs for each of those. 37 eggs there, so 5 eggs per pasture. Seems like it's 5 eggs every couple of days or so. Let's check the wool on our sheep. 46 liters. We can go and check our greenhouses and our honey to see if anything needs to be moved. I think the honey probably needs to be moved. Yeah, it looks like it's full. 400 liters. We're going to need to move that. 5 more liters for another tomato pallet here. We got quite a bit to go on the lettuce. 22 liters there. Strawberries are at 345. So strawberries should be putting out another pallet here soon. Maybe in the next 2 days. Or maybe a little sooner. But for now we're going to get the honey pallet out of the way, so that way we can make room for the next honey pallet. So let's grab this thing and move it. And we're probably just gonna move it off to the side. It should be okay. Just kind of sitting next to it. And we've already got 16 more liters of honey already coming in. So there you go. We don't want to leave this here. Don't want to leave that there at all, because we're going to need to do some stump grinding here soon. But we've already got a decent amount of goods to be able to sell come the end of the month. It's not a whole lot of stuff, but it's a little bit, a few things here and there. It'll help gain us a little bit of money. So we need to make sure to put the measuring stick. That's one thing I forgot to do, was put the measuring stick over next to the trees. Whoops. Oh well. We're going over there now. We're going to be cutting these trees down, cleaning up the logs. Basically just taking the limbs off of the trees and cutting them all into pieces, and then we will sell all the small bits that we can, and then we'll worry about stacking up the large logs and selling those once this is finished. But for now, we're going to cut down all the small trees here. That's going to be kind of a pain in the backside to shave down that stump, I think. Might give us a few issues. It's alright. I'll just work through it. It's perfectly fine. Now, I'm not sure where, if anywhere, you can store grapes, because I don't believe you can store it in the regular silos. Not that I'm really going to be storing the grapes. I'm going to be selling them. As with the sunflowers as well, I'm going to be selling those too, so pretty much right away. We don't really have the luxury of holding on to them, since the time scale the way it is, we'd be waiting until next year to sell them. Because they sell, I want to say they sell better roughly around the same time that you would be sowing them into the ground. I don't know, maybe not. They sell better in May, but we start harvesting in October, so yeah. Can't sell them in May, because that would be months. Months in the future. Don't have that luxury. Because you also got to think about paying off the loan, making sure we don't go bankrupt. So I got this all nice and ready to go. We'll just cut that there. And honestly, I think what I could do is let's just take the big piece off, and we'll put this right next to the other big piece. We'll put those on the top at the last. Yeah, just like that. I'm just keep stacking this stuff up here, shaving the trees down and stacking them up on the back of our trailer. We're going to be selling all these small pieces here soon enough. Let's go ahead and put that there with the other ones and see if we can find the one that's left over. There it is. Oh, still got a bit of branch left on it. It's one of those ones where you just can't seem to be able to get rid of the branch. There we go. Shave it all off. There we go. And that one just disappeared. We lost a little bit of money there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing so detrimental that it would make me want to restart, obviously. I wouldn't do that anyway. There's a lot of work gone into this already. Don't want to restart this. That's insanity. Insanity. Oh, still got a bit on the end there. Gotta get rid of that. Just, oh, that weird little chainsaw glitch. That's such a strange one. All right, where's the rest of that? There it is. Let's grab that, put it on the trailer, and just keep going. That looks nice and ready to go. Just cut that right there, and we'll just bring it over here with the other longer pieces. What happened? Kind of flew off on its own there. There we go. What's this one? Did I leave that there? Huh, I guess I did. Good thing I tripped over it. Otherwise I wouldn't even have known it was there. Grab this part right here. Get that over on the trailer. Nice little pile of wood we got going here. We probably won't be able to fit too much in the way of the tops of these trees onto it, because it's already filling up quite nicely with everything else. There we go. And I think there's one more. Yeah, there is one more tree. And it looks like this one's going to be a little difficult as well, with the extra bit of branch that doesn't want to come off. I don't know if that affects the price for these pieces, or if it's just length. Don't know. So let's find that big piece. Where'd it go? Did I cut that down? Yeah, I already picked that up, I think. Okay, yep, there it is. There you are. Sneaky. Snake in the grass. Alright, so the long ones we can pile on the back here. Just like that. And once we get these onto the back of the trailer, we can head out to the shop, get them sold, see how much money we get, and then head back here and continue chopping the trees down and getting them ready to be sold as well. We also have all those other logs that were cut into pieces yesterday, and we can definitely load those up soon. Nope, we're not gonna lose a bunch of pieces of the wood off the back there. Alright, so I'm gonna get these over to the shop, and I will bring you back so you can see how much money we get off of it, and yeah, we'll figure out figure out some other stuff after that. So I will see you at the shop. Alright, we are at the shop. Let's go ahead and see what we get for our work. Just go ahead, get out, unstrap all the tree bits. $3,123. Not bad. Not bad for that amount. So let's go ahead and get on back, and why don't we go ahead and load up some of the larger logs that we cut last time and get those sold. I'll see you back there. Okay, we are back. Got my little skid steer ready to go to do some work, and we're just going to be loading them up. Largest logs first. Let's get these. There we go. This thing is really done its weight in work, I'll tell you what. This thing's a little workhorse. I like it. There we go. Just put it on down there. There we go. Good. And just keep going with that. It'd be really nice if we could load all these up. I don't know if that's going to be feasible, with how much we can actually put on the back of this thing. It shouldn't be an issue as far as weight, because I know this tractor here has a little bit over 100 horsepower. Shouldn't be a problem pulling it. But just to be sure, I'm going to make sure to pick the weight back up before we head to the shop. With all this wood. Careful there. We're going to have to push those back to the edge. There we go. Yeah, close enough. If we got to make multiple trips, then that's what we got to do. Yeah, I thought maybe eventually putting a large windmill on this hill here. That'd be kind of neat. But that's a ways off from now, so yeah. Maybe a couple of the large solar panels. Passive income options are pretty nice. So they don't make you rich, but they definitely make you some money. There we go. Come on now. There you go. Good. Alright. I'll get the next couple of logs here. Hopefully we can fit them on. It'd be really nice to be able to fit all of them on. But no rush. Honestly, no hurry. Not in any kind of large hurry for any of this. Just want to make sure it gets done so we can use this money to go towards something else. There we go. And it's kind of on there a little screwy, but yeah, it's whatever. It's okay. As long as it gets on there and we can sell it, that is fine. Oop. I know there's quite a few mods out there for auto-loading a lot of this stuff. I believe there's one for logs, too. You can get some log trailers that will auto-load logs up. Hey, look at that. See, it fixed itself. Didn't even have to do it. There we go. Set it down. There. Fantastic. Those mods, they're pretty helpful, especially if you really can't stand using the forklifts, because I know the forklifts can be really really finicky sometimes with trying to load stuff on. Sometimes it'll get stuck and you don't really know why. That does happen from time to me as well. So I don't want to like load, like when we go to start selling the pallets of things, so I don't want to load like too many pallets onto one spot. just because I know that the pallets can be a little strange how they work sometimes. Just some collision issues or clipping issues, and one time I was trying to get a pallet off my forks, and I had it, like, if you imagine the bottom portion of these log forks, if you imagine those were the fork portions of the pallet fork, they were pointed down like they are now, and the pallet was stuck to it. So it took a lot of kind of moving and messing with it until it finally fell off. So, but everything so far has been working pretty well, so haven't really felt the need to, say, try and get that mod. Although it is quite helpful. So anybody who doesn't like messing with it, I really do suggest the auto-loading, like pallet trailers, things like that. It helps. It definitely helps. So just keep getting this stuff loaded up here. Oh, and then, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the previous days, but precision farming is going to be coming soon. April something, I believe. I saw that announcement, and I was like, all right, cool. I liked precision farming in Farming Sim 19. Should be pretty good here, too. I think it's just really neat to be able to kind of do the soil analysis and fertilize based off of what type of soil and what type of crop, and it's just a really neat option to be able to use. Really neat way to play. Kind of gives you more insight into how it is to run a farm, agricultural, the agricultural business and everything, the other aspects of it, soil composition and what grows well in what type of soil, and trying to be as sustainable in your stewardship of the land basically as possible. All right, so we're gonna go pick up the weight, and then I'm going to get these logs over to the shop, and I'll bring you back when we are ready to sell them, and we'll find out how much money we get off of this. I'll see you back at the shop. All right, we are here at the shop. I actually had a mishap. I don't know if we can superimpose a clip of that real quick. But the tractor flipped. Oh, it was awful. Like, flip the tractor, flip the trailer. I thought it was all bad there for a second, but luckily we were able to get it corrected. Let's go ahead and sell the wood. Right on, $5,025. Fantastic. While we're here at the shop, sorry about that teeth sucking click. Sorry about that. We're gonna grab a few canisters of fuel, because I used a few of them. What does that say? What does that little book say? Smokey's Black Book? What is that? Huh. Oh, hey, look at that. It's like a little screen of the shop on there. Are those, Ferrero Rochers or whatever they're called? I never really looked at this stuff in here. Postcards, maybe? Is that what that is? Cool. Anyway, used a few of those things. Ooh, that's a nice tractor. Used a few of those canisters, so wanted to grab some more gas canisters here, or diesel canisters rather. We'll just get 4 of them. Load those up onto the trailer here. But yeah, I used like 2 of them to fill the skid steer back up. That thing really drinks down diesel. I think that might be one thing to invest into when we can, is a refueling, like a fuel farm, refueling station. Alright, strap those down, and let's get back to the homestead. I'll see you back there in just a little bit. Alright, we are back, and I'm just going to go ahead and move all these canisters back into the back here. Just going to place them all. We got Sasquatch already on the prowl, huh? It's barely even 5 p.m. Get these off the trailer. Make room for the logs for tomorrow. If we get to that point tomorrow of putting the logs on here and selling wood again. And hopefully that will be enough money to put us over the top for the new bunker silo. Let's go and park the trailer. And we need to go retrieve the skid steer and park that up for the night as well. And then we'll do our evening checks, and that'll be it for today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful. And rammed into it. Okay. Let's go grab that skid steer. I really can't get... I can't wait to get to the rest of the portions of these vineyards here. That's going to be fun. Hopefully I didn't leave this engine on. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't. Now we're going to keep the log forks attached to it for the time being, since we're going to be moving trees. And so we have these trees here, and then the small amount of trees off in the distance that we're going to be cutting down. And that'll be it for basically any sort of tree work that we need to get done. And we still have, not logs, but stumps that we need to grind as well. And we got our measuring sticks just right there, so I gotta remember that that's there. I'm gonna go searching around for it, wondering where I put it. Everything's nice and parked. So since we started over here, we'll go ahead and start the evening checks here. 383 liters of strawberries, so we're getting close to another pallet. 32 liters of lettuce. It'll be a while before we get any lettuce, honestly. 114 liters of tomatoes, and we've got a full pallet of honey that we got today, and 27 more liters, another pallet on its way. As far as our bunker silos, this one is at 82%. This one is at 37%. So steadily approaching the time to sell all that. 114 eggs, another 114. Still good on food. We don't need to feed these guys for a little bit. I wonder if they're like sheep, where the more they age, the more food they consume, as well as the more product they output. Probably is the case, I would imagine. We're at 52 liters of wool. That's really neat. The heat lamps. It's really cool. I'm gonna go inside. Yeah, that's really neat. Keep the sheep nice and comfortable at night when it gets cold. Really neat little details on the inside of these buildings. I wonder what is this exactly? Let's see. Horman? Wind kommt aus. Sonnenstand. Elevation. No idea. That has to be wind speed. 0 kilometers an hour. That has to be wind speed. Vindigkeit? I don't know. My pronunciation's probably terrible. But, yeah, so... neat little details on the inside of that building. So yeah, that is going to do it for today, everybody. I'm going to make me some dinner, take a bath, and get some rest. Thanks for stopping by the homestead, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, have a great night, everyone.